have with me today in the newsroom our Manipur Bureau Chief Sharat Chandra. Sharat, welcome. The Manipur Chief Minister N Biren Singh, of course, going all out in his war against drugs in his second stint. 15 drugs worth 15 crores seized in just a week after he took charge. The man is in a hurry. What do you think, Sharat?
Yeah, you see, overall, in the 2018, this war on drugs launched, that 1.0 war on drugs launched India 2018, and still immediately N Biren Singh assumed the Chief Minister office. Again, then this 2.0 war on drugs begins now, and you see within the short span, around 15 crore worth rupees drug seize being taken place in Manipur. Yes, it's a big achievement for the police also, at the same time for the narcotic borders and affairs. But at the same time, big question is, still the drug dealers cannot be stopped in Manipur. That is why seizures are taking place.
That brings me to my next question. All this is fine. We have had big seizures in the first term also. Seizures at a time worth 100, 150 crores. 15 crores by that extent, by that comparison is a tip of the iceberg. How difficult, how challenging is it to actually contain the drug trade, given Manipur's proximity to the Golden Triangle? We have the More-Myanmar connection. How difficult are things? How challenging is it for the government despite the campaign?
Yeah, Nabarun, see, just totally stop in this drug trafficking and to stop the drug dealers is a big challenge for the state of Manipur. Having said that, the Manipur is very close proximity with the Golden Triangle, no doubt. But you see, from the last many years, we also witnessing that the police, also the NAF, are destroying the large cultivation of poppy. And many researchers, many experts have already indicated that the large cultivation of poppy is somewhere indicating that in a very short period, Manipur may witness the local brew heroin. That is very, it's very difficult, because you see, earlier the drugs comes from Myanmar. Now the local brew heroin powder, brown sugar, it seems like it's available in Manipur, and many researchers, many experts have already indicated that the large cultivation of poppy witnessing in Manipur, it's indicate that somewhere the mobile factories of the heroin, this brown sugar are available in Manipur. This is a very big challenge for the state government to stop it, to contain it.
Absolutely. Sharat, since we have you here today in the newsroom, apart from the drugs issue, now the biggest crisis that Manipur is facing at this moment is, of course, we know the blockade along National Highway 39, which is called the lifeline of Manipur. Of course, we know the Southern Angami People's Public Organization has called the blockade. It's been over 72 hours now since the blockade is on, and their demand is that Manipur should remove its armed personnel and permanent structures from Kajolsa, which Manipur claims is part of Senapati district. Now, yesterday, Chief Minister N Biren Singh said that alternate routes, or what we call bypass, are being opened for the vehicles to move. But do you think that can be a solution, or that can be just a stopgap, and Manipur has to very soon find a way out of this crisis?
Yeah, Navarun, you see, just a day before, while just raising the same question to the Chief Minister of Manipur during a press conference regarding how he is going to resolve this indefinite burn called by the SAPO, that is Southern Angami Public Organization, he just given his statement like the alternative routes are available now. You say alternative routes, we call it in a very, this old terminology is a bypass. Yes, bypass in some state maybe in good condition roads are, but in the context of Nagaland and Manipur, bypass road are always in a very bad shape. Though this is a route, alternative route, no doubt, whenever urgency comes, whenever the national highways broke due to the severe this landslide, yes, this bypass always in use, but otherwise it's like an abandoned road, it's an isolated road conditions are very bad. So alternative diversion is, Chief Minister N Biren Singh talk about the diversion, but the big question is in the diversion road, whether the regular vehicles can be play or not is a big question, Nabarun.
So what are the options before Manipur, Sharat? The SAPO has said it doesn't really it doesn't really want the Nagaland government involved in this. These are traditional rights, traditional issues. Yes, if the Nagaland government wants any documented proof about its claims, it is ready to cooperate. What are the options before Manipur? This cannot go on. Already people in the hill districts, people in Senapati have started to face the heat because there will be shortage of essentials probably. Of course, trucks are now using the bypass, but still the prices are expected to rise. What could be the immediate option before Manipur, or do you think it probably would need a central intervention?
You see, so far as the customary law is concerned, in Manipur, in some areas, in tribal areas, both in Nagaland and Manipur, customary laws are still existing, no doubt. In such a case, this local do have a very active involvement and active role. I should say this negotiation need to be done so that the earlier this immediate resolution can be come up. Otherwise, you see, the national highway blocking for many days. You say at the end the general public are going to suffer a lot, you see. But yes, you see, so far as the this dispute in the Joko Valley area is concerned, is a very long standing dispute. Yes, need to be negotiated in between the state of Manipur and Nagaland. In case if needed, center need to intervene, and yes, permanent solution need to be find out. Otherwise, such a long-standing dispute is not a healthy atmosphere for both the people of Manipur and the Nagaland.
Absolutely, Sharat. Now, lastly, changing the topic a bit now, the portfolios are out yesterday. The Chief Minister and the Cabinet Ministers took oath on Monday the 21st, and finally, the much-awaited portfolios are out yesterday. Well, Chief Minister N Biren Singh keeps home, personnel, vigilance department, IT, planning. Thongam Biswajit gets power department, forest, environment, agriculture, science and technology. Y. Khemchand, rural development, education, municipal administration. K. Govindas. If we look at it apart from Biren Singh, of course, Y. Khemchand and K. Govindas have also got vital portfolios. PWD Youth Affairs, Sports and Youth Affairs for Govindas, education for Khemchand, and of course Biren Singh keeping the home department. What do you make out of this portfolio allocation, Sharat? What is your assessment of this?
You see, in the 2017. When we talk about the Thongam Biswajit, he held a very key portfolios, but this time it seems like some portfolio key portfolios is being downsized from the Thongam Biswajit. This time people are expecting that you see Thongam Biswajit may likely to hold many key portfolios, but in opposite to that, you see
finance, which is not mentioned here. We have health, which is not mentioned here. Of course, any other department which is not allocated is currently with the CM, and we can expect a cabinet expansion very soon, probably in a day or two. When can we expect a cabinet expansion, Sharat?
You see, many reliable sources indicating that by 29th of this month, cabinet can be expanded once again. On 21st of this month, Chief Minister N Biren Singh sworn in as a new Chief Minister with another 5 cabinets taking oath. Another, six ministers still need to be inducted, and that can be seen in and around 29 of this month. And I think some of the key portfolios still reserved to be distributed to the new cabinet minister to be inducted very soon.
We have to wait and watch if Chief Minister N Biren Singh keeps finance to himself. He may not, since it's not mentioned here. And who takes the health department, that will be things to watch out for. Of course, we'll keep a track of that. Thank you so much, Sharat Chandra.